Yeah, I think they are like the best representatives. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
from each character, right? Because
yeah.
they they have done amazing things. I think they have like really good record with their characters. So I really want to see these people are really happy here in the chat
Mhm.
with Meister's hair.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
yeah, they have the Afro game going on.
Nice and puffy, nice and puffy. Exactly.
Yeah, but we're starting in Smashville. Interesting choice. They want to be close combat just from the beginning, and a really aggressive start from part of Goblin. Yeah, side B till it kills, and it's actually working a lot
Right.
for him. And I think that his disjoint is really going to help him against Meister's projectiles, mostly like the bomb and everything. I hope we don't see a buffet again, at least not so soon.
Right, exactly. And now almost dying off of a straight back air. Meister has to be very careful. Again, yeah, we did choose Smashville, which doesn't give him a lot of room to play with. However, he does know that as long as he has some good drift and can fade away while throwing out some of these aerials, he might not need that much space. However, Goblin putting up incredible offense right now, still trying to get something here in terms of the first stock.
Yeah, I think he might have gone too far with that double up B, and Will Meister is just taking advantage of that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the juggles with all
Yeah.
the uppers, looking for them, and weird
Oh!
interaction there. The parry still is not enough for Meister to get the complete punish, and we're going to pretty similar percentages. Again, just waiting for it,
Ooh,
and
the
the
DI mix.
up throw, yeah.
Yeah, mixing it up. And again,
Mm.
this is what I want to see out of Goblin, right? Trying to be relentless on the approach, right? Yeah, sure, Meister might get a parry, but I know I have armor on this up B. I know I can challenge a lot of the things that Meister's going for. And we did see a lot of the side B as well. So the down tilt is one of those like options that you can punish Goblin for on landing.
Yeah, I mean, like he just has to be patient enough and smart to find like where is he going to go if he's going to fall with an aggressive option, like this one particularly, the side B that's really useful for him. And I also love how Goblin he knows the matchup. He knows how tedious it can be. He just waits. Not like he approaches and he knows he's going for the up B, so he just waits and punishes after that. We're going again with those uppers. Three little uppers that connected, and I'm kind of scared because I think that Goblin sometimes is doing too much that up B and not connecting it correctly.
I agree. I mean, it is risky in these situations. He's got to keep mixing it up on the landing. Otherwise, one of these times, Meister is going to find a good punish, and it might just be here in the edge guard. Has to be very careful. Again, Goblin, I think, is getting some of these good hits, but right now the percent is racking up, and this DI won't save you forever.
Yeah, I think that Meister is bringing the A game, just looking for all the safe pressure he can get on Goblin, and yeah, I mean, just a little bit of damage. He has to be like consistent. He doesn't get a lot of damage from each interaction like Goblin does, but if he keeps being, that's he can do a lot. But I mean, like just one good approach for part of Goblin, and that's enough.
Yeah, for sure, and only 15%, and racking up even more, twice as much on Meister in rebuttal. This is looking good. Goblin, once you get Meister on ledge, that seems to be where he's getting a lot of leverage here. However, Meister in these juggle situations is getting all that and more.
Really good interactions from part of both players, but right now, oh no, Doofy. You're scared, and those up smashes that only Meister does 3 up smashes, and the third one actually connects. So yeah, let's see how everything works. Goblin really needs to stay back, try to keep that stage in his place, and again the up smash from Meister, pressuring, playing really safely, really calmly, just waiting for the right moment.
Right, and I'm waiting for Goblin to start punishing some of these down airs because Meister is doing it in a very consistent pattern, just kind of like aiming for the left of the platform. Goblin needs to come in with a good hit to make Meister think twice, but it's not going to happen there. The roll in, read by the up smash eventually. Yeah, Meister was kind of hinting that was an option that he was going for a lot, so it is going to work out here.
Yeah, it actually works. Like the the 100th time he did it, it
Yep.
actually connected. So yeah, he can keep on doing it. Let's see, there go to small battlefield. I really like the stage. Really interesting addition to the
Yeah, I
to the
agree.
competitive. Yeah, like
I
it's
agree.
a Pokemon Stadium without the ugly part where you sometimes get trapped.
True, 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 true. And again, like you can have, your own any kind of music that you want. The music counterpick can be possible on small battlefield as well, which is low key a very, very interesting strat that a lot of people underestimate.
Yeah, so let's see how this goes for them in this smaller stage with two platforms to take advantage of. So I don't know if this is going to benefit either of them. Let's see who takes advantage of the platforms in a better way. Right now, I think Goblin is doing a great job just waiting, being a little bit more patient. We've seen this before with Elvis, that sometimes just waiting and punishing like that is more effective against Meister.
Absolutely, because not only can you get the punish, but you also gain some information on what your opponent is going for, and you can start reading some of their future options as well. That's what you're really looking for here if you're Goblin, and right now you need to pick up on these patterns quickly, because Meister is catching you in a lot of these strings. Again, although the percents are relatively even, we need to see that kill power from Roy come out in full force. That's almost going to do it, but just not enough yet.
Not enough yet, but yeah, that tilt is more than enough. And we're seeing again a rough situation for Goblin just for 1 second, right? Like he comes and just
Yep.
makes it even again, looking for those side Bs, and he really has to take that ledge control. And not letting Meister go back, because we have seen how dangerous he's once he has again the power of the stage, and just waiting for those nairs, those backers, again the side B, and trying to catch those jumps, still not being so successful. And we're looking again to all those uppers, the nairs, and just Meister playing really, really well. I think he's spacing everything correctly except those downers.
And now, Goblin going for a little bit of down air in neutral as well, trying to read some of Meister's options. I like it, but it is a bit of a risk, and Meister, even if you pay for it sometimes, you can't really risk it when things are as even as they are right now. Goblin kind of, unfortunately, just needs to put his head down, go for some of the more consistent and safe stuff, I think.
Yeah, I think that they are at that weird point where they're trying to adapt to each other, and sometimes they start doing things that may not make a lot of
Yeah.
sense,
Yeah.
but still work. And well, Goblin is finding those correct windows to punish him whenever he's trying to go back on stage. And again, we're looking to the percentage. That might be a good moment to get a nair or a backer. Still punishing really, really well and pressuring that shield. He's no longer afraid of pressuring the shield, and I think that's something really good for Goblin.
Yeah, and I think Goblin is also very good at not just going for the television, not just going for the jab to back air, but opting for jab to forward air, knowing that it's going to kill even if you don't go for the back air. Like, yeah, it's really good stuff, and obviously it makes it easier to confirm. So Meister is going to get caught by that, loses the stock. Now looking for the stock as well here against Goblin. 160%. Something's got to happen here, but the up B, as aggressive as it is, not going to be what you're looking for. This stuff is finally, we're catching the up smash in kind of the similar way that we saw in the last game, too.
Yeah, again, those rolls are being really, punished just when he needs to. He's just waiting for the right moment, looking for that up smash that if it doesn't connect, there's really no problem with that. Again, the side B from part of Goblin, and this is gonna cost him some percentage, 30%, still not that much, but Meister is not going to let him go. Oh my god, he was looking for a backer or something right there. And again, the chef scares me. You don't know how much he scares me.
I know. This chef is absolutely crazy against a character like this, where you just get trapped forever.
Yeah, I don't want to see that again, at least not today. It was too much, but okay, we have relatively similar percentages considering how early Game & Watch can die, so both are in terrible situations. So excellent DI from part of Meister. He was almost dead, and they're just stalling a little bit to go back. He needs to find one window, and the one who gets it is Goblin. There we go.
Yeah, Goblin. I love it. So, I mean, had been saving the side B as a good, long-lasting punish, right? You're going to get at least some of it while you're trying to close it out. And then leading into the penultimate back air, that's going to do it. Meister went a little high trying to recover, and a Goblin found him in the skies, which is very good. And honestly, that's what you're looking for. You want to make Meister think that the arena that he's been using so much is not as safe for him as he might like.
Yeah, I mean, he really did a great job right there. It was hard for Goblin to, like make the comeback, but in the end he was able to start like punishing the patterns that Meister was exhibiting. So I'm really intrigued to see what happens next. Like, what are they going to do? I don't think we might see any Sora. I mean, it would be interesting, but I don't think that Meister is going to feel, like confident.
Yeah, I completely understand. At this moment, it looks like we are going to be sticking with it, but it's going to go to Kalos here. I don't know. I mean, I know that Roy loves this stage. This is a very, very strong stage for Roy, but Meister, we'll see what the game plan is here on Kalos.
Yeah, it's interesting choice, like you said. I don't know exactly what's the plan. Maybe he wants to leave a little longer, but he will also take a longer to kill. So let's see what happens here. 100% on Meister, and yeah, he died sooner than I think expected.
Absolutely, the neutral began to delete Meister off the face of the earth, scorched earth at that. Right now, Meister needs to make a quick adjustment to try to get back in this game because Goblin is running away with it here on Kalos, and this damage is starting to become more than what Meister wants to deal with.
Yeah, I think this might be, like an important thing. He charges really well that force smash. He wanted it to kill, and it actually works. Let's see if he starts all over again. He looks for something different. The plan starts working, or if Goblin says like, yeah, this is my stage. I'm going to take all the advantage of it. And well, as far as we're seeing it, Meister is trying to look for those juggles, but the lack of those platforms on the center part are making it kind of hard for him to connect all the hitboxes he would like to.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, and I think I know what he's thinking. Like, okay, well, it makes it so the Goblin has to either take the hits of the up air or retreat to the platform, but right now, Meister doesn't have the follow-up that he needs in those situations, and the follow-up actually from the side B that Goblin needs to take the stock comes out, and it is looking very strong, only 56%. Again, the same way that we were looking in the last stock as well. This lead is continuing to grow for Goblin right now.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to grow more and more because he's feeling really comfortable, really well stated right there, just covering all the options that Meister has to recover and waiting correctly. And again, another side B, 93%. We're going for the neutral B, not enough for that 2-frame, but a really good intention there from part of Goblin. And again, the juggles from part of Meister still not gonna be enough to take that stock. And now, yeah, the down smash is enough, but I mean, 93%? I don't know, it must be a miracle for Meister, or he should just play really well.
Yeah, and unfortunately you don't even get a chance. The JV2 is coming out. Goblin now pulling away, taking it 2-1. This is a bit of a different situation than what we were seeing earlier in this set. Meister now on the back foot has to figure out what the play is against Goblin. What I think Goblin is getting so much off of is these tech reads. Obviously, anything that Meister is throwing out in a panic to get out of disadvantage, Goblin is ready for.
Yeah, I mean, like, they have the answer for all the aggressions, but they also, like, they always know what to do. They have like a second plan all the time. So it's really hard to see like who runs out of plans first. And I think it's gonna be interesting to see how Meister is going to move around all these differences, all these mix-ups that Goblin is going to look against him. But I don't know, I think he just needs to keep him off the stage and try to prevent him from getting so close to that ledge, because that's where Goblin has been getting all of the kills.
Absolutely, and so far so good.
Yeah.
Meister is making it effectively so Goblin can't even play the game. You are not allowed. Puts one more back air to seal the deal. The 0 to death comes out. Not the way you want to see it from Goblin. This is definitely Meister coming alive. Avatar state has been activated. Yeah. Let's see. Can Goblin get down from this merciless spamming of up airs? Let's see. I do not know at the moment. Goblin forcing his way in, or at least trying to. Meister putting up one hell of a defense.
Yeah, amazing defense and pressure. Like, he's not letting him breathe for just one little second. Again, the buffet and the bomb doing its job. Here, finally, the first interaction that Goblin actually connects. 9% on Meister. That's playing really, really well. Trying to punish those side Bs. Really good option there with the grab. And I don't know, those up Bs are again being punished. I think that's the second time that it actually connects. But I mean, it works sometimes, and Meister is just having fun around the options of Goblin that is finally, you know, like starting to get somewhere, but still not enough for him to get more damage than 56%.
Right, I mean, Meister takes all of that on the chin. Is like, okay, that's cute, but I'm about to take the second stock, and you still have yet to take my first. So here, have a quick edge guard, and this is going to be a little bit more difficult. But oh, Meister might look at the He looks at the camera. Oh, he's just like, okay. Fun's over, folks. Everybody, fun's over.
Now he wants blood. My melody failed him, so I don't know what really happened there. But he's not having it. Let's see how Meister reacts to this situation, or if Goblin says like, okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take advantage of this little bug. And actually, he gets a good interaction there. 50% just from those two hits. It's really well, like a really good option for Goblin, and I think he might be able to get a good comeback.
Yeah, I mean, he gets another 30 off the Blazer too, right? Roy has some good damage potential. He can get it in quick succession. However, right now, Meister seems to be back on the hunt for the edge guard. That's almost going to do it. Let's see if Goblin has a follow-up. The down tilted 2-frame and looking for the neutral B has been a little hit or miss, but it is a very, very tough window sometimes.
Yeah, like all the windows for Game & Watch are like really small. Like you want to punish him for something that doesn't have that much end lag, so it's kind of hard. We're seeing again those up Bs not being punished. The good mix up there, not going down that platform, because if not, I mean, Goblin would have been already dead. Meister wants to go even against 2 against 2, but if Goblin is just able to get this one game correctly, he can win actually this best of 5.
For sure. Roy with rage can be very dangerous. Just can't get caught by some of this obvious bait that Meister is trying to set up for him. We're seeing, I don't know if I want to send Game & Watch up above me unless I'm looking for the punish on the down air, and it looks like the Goblin was able to get it in that moment, but it's still very risky. I am very cautious to have Meister above me in any situation, because that forward air has been creating a lot of delayed pressure. Looking for something here, the sweet spot, but sending the wrong way. Unfortunate for Goblin, and that's the dare is gonna bring it to game 5. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he's like, all right, we take this.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
like, okay, downer, I take it. And Gola is like, oh my god, all the work. And Goblin is like, all the work I put in that stock.
I know. You can see the exasperation in his face. He's like, man, I literally had this, and now it is being taken away from me, pulled from the jaws of defeat.
Oh yeah, we're going like this, 2 versus 2. Whoever wins this one, Meister just trying to, check his controller. Okay. Yeah, because I think that was a misinput previously. I don't know if the controller is being, they sometimes get moody that they don't want to work correctly.
True. Everyone's got a little personality.
Yeah.
All right. So now it is all focused. And it is going to be here on Small Battlefield. We are in Game 5. This is where everything culminates here for this set. If you are joining us, thank you so much. I hope you're ready to enjoy Goblin versus Meister here. This is for all the marbles in this set.
Yeah, all the marbles, everything that has happened the last 20 minutes. I don't know. Time has gone really weirdly this set. So everything sums up to this. Let's see what happens. Meister is starting really aggressive, really good with those nairs, and again the buffet, the uppers that are connecting correctly, looking for the juggles, and again 132, something that might be able to concrete the stock, but still not so much. We have Goblin trying to tank it. Careful with that tiny little shield. I thought it was gonna be a shield break.
Yeah, and that means that Goblin's just going to have to play a little bit more aerially to avoid getting any pokes or potentially shield breaks. Doesn't matter. All of that rage pays off very well for Goblin, and now able to take the stock first. Meister not out of this just yet. puts him to the chair, and then all of a sudden, Goblin knows that this is not going to be that easy.
No, this is going to be definitely hard for them. All the set has been really difficult. They are getting so close. 3 side Bs, of course, it's gonna work. And again, the nair from part of Maister, the backer, double backer, maybe. I don't know if he was trying to gimp him, but I think that Goblin really went for the correct option. Careful, I thought he was going to go for the forward smash, but he goes for the up smash.
Yeah, very interesting, unconventional option, but hey, it's all good. Now the Blazer, we've got to watch the DI on that one. Maister doesn't want to do Goblin any favors in terms of making these kills even faster. Goblin still looking for the F tilt, not able to connect it. Now, you don't want to put yourself in a juggle situation versus Maister. He's more than happy to do that himself.
Yeah, and he's doing it really well. He's just waiting for the right moments to start juggling, gobbling, and I think he's just having enough of that. He just wants to take that stock however he can do it. And again, we're seeing a great punish for that roll. And again, they are taking their turns. Like, they don't want to have differences.
And again, the chair comes out, right? Like, the same way, right? Second verse, literally, it's the same thing. Now the get-up attack actually gets Goblin back into this. Looking for one of those down throw combos. Could be very dangerous. Goblin's got to be very cautious. Now, holding shield against Maister.
Yeah, and this is a really scary option. Let's see if he's looking for the game, looking for something different. Maister just trying again to go for that key, that downer that's not being the best option. Again, up B from part of Goblin that's looking for a little bit of percentage. And again, juggle situation for Maister that is really taking advantage of it. Just one little roll and he's dead.
Oh yeah, he almost ran right into it, and the shield comes up. Goblin almost panics in a clutch situation. Now Maister just looking for more. 147. The nair is gonna take it on Gob. Okay, don't tell. Okay, you can't tell me that. Okay, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Goblin's still in this, but no. Yeah, the key is gonna do it. The key to victory coming out. Maister beats Goblin in Game 5.
Game 5, and that was really hard for both of them. We see that small pop-up from part of Maister. Yeah. We're going for tacos, of course. And yeah, I mean the my melody control at the end made it correctly. There's Halea, that's Maister's girlfriend. That's cute. I didn't know she was there.